G'day guys, welcome to Scotch Down Under. He's Kibble.
He's Scotty.
And I'm Ken.
And today...
Hey, come on, you can do the rest.
And today, we're looking at the AnCnoc Peatheart.
Yeah.
This is their peated expression, which came out in 2017, so it's fairly recent, and it's heavily peated, and it says here 40 ppm, which is what the barley is malted at 40 ppm. What it ends up in the glass, who knows, but there is, like we always like to see, non-chill filtered and natural colour. Woot woot! And it is 46% ABV, which is actually...
Well, that's the third box tick then.
Yep. So the only box that you can't tick is NAS. But there are some really good NASs out there. It doesn't have to be aged.
They did do a limited Peatheart 12-year-old.
Oh.
Yes.
Why
I
haven't
think-
we got that then?
Because it's ridiculously hard to get, Ken.
A very small release, and consequently, woo-woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there is any stock floating around, it will not be cheap.
So we've already done the AnCnoc 12, so we're not going to talk about the history of the Knockdhu Distillery. You can look up here for that episode. You don't see too many packaging that is black.
No.
No, this is kind of rare.
Usually when it's just something heavy peated. So you've got like the Lime Burner's Darkest Winter, completely black tube.
Yep. Some of the Octomals.
Yep, Johnny Walker Black Series, they're in black.
Yeah,
cases.
they're in
It's
black.
lower in quality a bit there.
Yeah.
Ardbeg, yeah.
I'd beg.
At this point, I'm just doing it because it annoys me.
Yeah, Christine.
Highland Park.
Yes.
A lot of their expressions from black boxes, not tubes,
the
boxes.
Valkyrie came out in a black bottle and a black box.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a few,
Yeah.
but generally you don't see too many.
Do you want us to list off another 17?
Right. Time to go to the interweb machine.
But
Oh,
you don't see the bottle. Yeah.
I haven't seen the bottle, I've only seen the tube.
Yeah, you don't see the bottle. That's what I was talking about.
And there's just something about a matte black bottle that looks good.
I'm
Get your
I
mind
must
out of the
admit-
gutter.
I'm a little turgid from that.
And it pretty much repeats everything that's on the tube, on the label down there. But yeah, nice. The
hey,
goldy bronze,
look,
the white. It's pretty
You
sexy.
haven't
looking.
tried this yet, have you?
Apologies to anyone who is hating on Jim Murray at the moment, but that is a sexy presentation. It really is. That
it
is
is.
beautiful.
It is, isn't it?
Wait to see.
White
wait till
on
you
black
see the whiskey. They
with
put
those
squid ink in
coppery highlights.
Ah, it's... Yep.
it. It is like they
That is awesome.
nailed the presentation.
And look at that nice big C there.
And hey, look, straight up, I can see that that's well and truly a painted bottle.
Oh yeah.
Because you can see the edge of the glass there, it's clear.
Yep. Nah, great
And
presentation.
that is very cool.
Nice little pop.
Lovely little pop. Oh, I love that sound.
Oh, me too. And I made a nice little good pour there. Let that open up.
The key word there, little.
Yeah. We've seen your big paws before, mate.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not
That's
bad.
at
Not
all.
bad.
I'm going to take it a bit sparingly.
It's not that
It's
sparingly.
that beautiful, beautiful straw. There's that goldy green hue through there. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, that is a lovely light colour, isn't it?
And you put it down because I snuck a sniff.
Oh, those legs.
I have tried this before, but
Yeah,
How
we
dare you, Scott?
we have tried this before.
how dare I indeed?
Okay, in that case, let's just do it. Ooh.
I genuinely didn't like. I actually had the glass slightly to the side for just a very, very soft sniff. Whoa!
It is a very,
So
very
there's
good
Pete.
smelling.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to I didn't get much, but can't let that go.
Now this
away.
is a neck pour, so
Yeah.
Earthy peat, honey,
Yep, earthy
there's,
peat.
yes,
Tiny
there's
little-
sweetness to it.
sort of zesty citrus. Nice name. No, slightly fleshy.
Fleshy?
Flesh.
As in citrus flesh.
Oh, okay.
citrus flesh.
I missed the citrus part.
Oh. That's tall.
It reminds me of that earthy thing you're talking about. Like, it's not onion, but it reminds me of onion. It's like not the strong onion nose that you get, but it reminds me of that.
Again,
something
not
earthy.
not flesh, but those outer layers with that earthy.
Yes,
from
like
the
you've
roots.
just plucked it out of the
It's-
ground. Yeah.
Well, my interpretation of it is like it's the smell on your fingers after you've washed your hands already from cutting onion, but
That's
it's
it.
still there.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yep.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah,
it?
kinda like that.
Hours later, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, onion.
Yeah. You just do something with it.
That's the one. Wow. Enough of that.
Yeah.
Bloody oath. Right, straight away on the roof of the mouth, and then the sort of that second quarter of the tongue. There's a little bit of oily.
Yeah, it's got a good.
The sweet oily.
Yeah.
That peat is a little bitter as well at the back of the throat.
I'm getting that onion thing again. That is nice and oily. That is good.
Yeah, actually, yeah, like onion juice.
Yeah. Yep.
I can't say I've ever
There
juiced
is
an
no,
onion.
no. Like, yeah, occasionally you will get an onion that's quite moist.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if you actually do squeeze it, because like the juice of the onion itself, rather than frying the flesh, gives this wonderful soft sweetness.
Some say I have that
Yeah,
effect
that's-
on onions.
No, I know what you mean, because you can get that real juice of an onion, and it is quite actually sweet. Like, you bite into some onions if you're that kind of way inclined, and they're actually quite sweet.
If you're Shrek.
Using onion juice in cooking is
Yeah.
like the Eastern Bloc. Like, it's a very, very like Russian, Ukrainian thing as far as food goes.
But that's like when you
um,
add an onion to a salad. It adds that really
Yeah.
nice, sweet flavour. Yeah, I'm getting that on
If
the...
this was a bit more peaty, you'd get like an onion gravy kind of vibe from the bacon and stuff, but there's not much, there's no bacon or anything on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's very subtle.
It
There is
does
a little
say-
bit. When you said that bacon, I went, yeah, I can pick that. It's in the distance, but it is there.
Yeah.
That's
but more,
nice.
that
That's
is
good.
nice.
That's good.
It's tasty, but it's sweet as well.
yeah.
It's kind of in the same line as the Elsa Bay.
We're not saying much because it's actually quite,
the 46%. There's a nice warming factor to it.
yeah, it goes all the way down. I can feel it all the way down.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
It's
I'm going
actually-
to chuck
yeah.
some water in,
Yep.
see if it clouds.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Actually, had a good dosh in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that earthy, a little bit of pepper, got that oniony kind of influence in there.
It's
It's well rounded.
Already.
maybe a little white pepper as far as the.
That has.
Yeah, instant
Yeah,
cloudiness. That's some very long-tailed lipids.
Some very long-tailed lipids. They're running away from that water and clumping together.
Is it long or is it short?
No, the longs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
The shorts still clump together, but they don't.
Because they've got the hydrophobic head, which is bigger than the tail, so
Yep,
it can't
and-
overpower
Yeah,
and go
they're
past.
running away from the water into the circle, and they got the tails out, and then that's what makes the little clumpy bits. It's definitely
It's
hazed
not
up a
going.
bit.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's more sort of haze than cloudy.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not super cloudy.
We've
but
only had a little bit.
yeah, for it to go like super cloudy, you do need to add quite a bit of water.
More sweeter now.
Yeah, it has definitely. It's knocked off the peat quite a bit for me. Like it's still there, but subtle.
Yeah. And that
Yeah,
citrus.
the peats become super subtle, and there's that citrusy, and again
That
that
flesh has come
oniony
up.
sweetness.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot more
because
sweeter.
it's not sweet enough to say that it's caramel or honey.
No.
But it's got that effervescence
There is
feel from a
But it's-
citrus.
It's definitely a vegetable sweetness, not a fruit sweetness or anything like that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
not, and it's not that sort of flowery herbal sweetness
Yeah,
that you
no.
get from some.
It's like earthy kind of sweetness,
Yep.
but not honey.
Oh yeah, that's softened so nice.
I reckon this would make a really good cocktail. If you mix this with Dubliner.
Wow, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because there's that tiny bit of sweetness which will help complement the Dubliner, then you get that honeyness to match the earth.
And again, the peat is not big and punchy, which would kill the sweetness off.
Yeah.
Yep. No, it's a nice
Should
integrated
make
heat.
it. That'd make a great rusty ale.
Yeah. Yep.
Couldn't think of the name of it then. I'm a terrible bartender.
Or a penicillin.
Yeah,
penicillin.
yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
this would
make
be
it
good as a
decent,
penicillin, but not just a little bit on top. You want to add a good
Yeah.
dash. But yeah, added in the water, it's really rounded it off on the palate and a lot more sweeter. A little bit more of that peppery oaks coming through now as well.
Oh yeah.
That is nice. Well, I've only got a tiny little bit
And
left. I'm
you,
going to
you
leave
know,
that for
and you
the
know
tasting.
what? You know what? Like it's capsicum sweetness.
Yeah. Yep.
Now that there's a little bit, the pepperiness has softened up as well, and that's how I would describe it now.
Yeah, that's that peppery bit. Well, going back to what we were talking before we added the water with the onion bean and the salad, this is the onion and the capsicum in a nice salad. Yeah. So how much is this in your local bottler?
Don't know. I think about 120, 130.
Yeah,
That's what I was thinking.
I've seen it online for 130. I haven't actually been into another shop in town for a while, so we don't range it.
Yeah, both
Yeah.
me and Ken have got no idea how much we paid for it.
Yeah.
'Cause it wasn't on the shelf when we bought it.
Yeah, it didn't have a tag. It came into the shop and we're like, oh, I'll have one of them. Yeah, I'll have one of them. Yeah.
You know, doing deals.
Yeah. Yeah.
It fell
But-
off the back of the truck.
But yeah, it's around the 130-ish. Okay, what are you going to rate it?
Well, if we're keeping it in the same category as the Elsa Bay, the Elsa Bay is quite a bit cheaper, isn't it? I think
That's
it's 99.
90, 100. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's. I do like it. Like as a standalone thing, not comparing it to anything else. I reckon this is an amazing whiskey.
I mean, look,
I don't think
non-coloured,
it's $130
non-chill
worth,
filtered,
but-
46% ABV, beautiful soft peat.
Yeah. It is a good whiskey, but I don't think I'd be happy paying $130 for it. I reckon that it'd be perfect in $100 mark.
If it was, 100, 105, you'd be really happy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, I agree with you. It's very nice, but that 130 is a little bit prickly.
I mean, for me, yeah, I mean, it's sort of not quite the bang for buck, but still a solid dram.
I'd still pay for it just because I do love everything that AnCnoc does.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
yeah.
And Knock
Look.
is doing some amazing stuff. And as soon as I saw this, I'm like, oh, I've got to have some.
And just, again, gorgeous presentation.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous.
Put that into 10% of the price.
Probably.
Paying an extra $3.50 for the black paint.
Yep.
I'd still solid 9.
Yeah, I reckon. I agree with that. 9's a really good standpoint.
I mean, bang for buck is a big thing for me.
Yeah.
So if that was $99, I'd give it a 9.5
Oh, yeah.
because well and truly delivering in a sub 100. But for that sort of lowish 100 range, yeah, there's better out there, but still a solid 9.
Yep. Now, I have to agree. So, low 9s. I wouldn't give it any more than 9.2. Lovely presentation. Ticks all the boxes. And not making really good stuff. It's really good, rounded peat. And you get some lovely expression to explore, being 46%. So, yeah, I would give it around the 9.1-ish as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just quickly going to see if
I'm going to see if it's going to cloud up. Ooh.
Well, no, not the clouding. I just want to see if it's actually going to open up anymore very, very quickly.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Instantaneous.
Now we
Look
got
at
some
that.
cloud.
Yeah. So yeah, this is one you can definitely add some water and really see the effect of non-chill filtration.
Everybody loves a pearlescent whiskey.
This is the
Yes.
one thing. This is that one thing that I will. I mean, like I always acknowledge the science, as much as it annoys me. It's because it's just I don't want to think about it when I'm drinking. But
It's pretty damn cool.
that is the coolest bit of science when it comes to whiskey. Whiskey that clouds.
So that's our review of the AnCnoc Peatheart. A lovely black bottle that has some really good liquid into the bottle.
It's got
And
peat.
It's got peat
And sweet.
and sweet. Mm-hmm. And on that note,
Have
a good one.
I mean, look.
I don't think
Non-coloured,
it's $130
non-chill
worth,
filtered,
but-
46% ABV, beautiful soft peat.
Yeah.
non-chill filtered, non-coloured.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
Non-chill filtered, non-coloured.
Apparently.
Did you say non-chill filtered, non-coloured?
I don't know, but I think it's non-chill filtered and non-coloured.
No, it can't be. Oh, look! Non-chill filtered.